After Avila's performance, Trump walked over to congratulate him, but then said to Chairman Milley, within earshot of several witnesses, quote, "Why do you bring people like that here? No one wants to see that. The wounded. Never let Avila appear in public again," Trump told Milley. Trump's disgust for the disabled, for the wounded. He mocked a journalist, a disabled journalist, in his 2016 campaign. His disdain for the disabled is a matter of public record.
His disdain for everyone. I mean, this is who he is. He just continues to reveal it over and over again. He's a man with no character, a man with no honor, a man with no integrity, and he's doubling down on it. He's also feeling good. I mean, he was coming out of the convention arrogant, and I think that's why he made his biggest political miscalculation in a while in picking J.D. Vance, who just compounds his base, is equally extreme, is a Putin apologist, and is the fakest person on the planet. I mean, he is the Captain King czar of fakery, and it's gone with a thud. And I think it's a real miscalculation because independents are still key. Harris, I don't think, is going to be much more popular with independents than Trump is, and it's going to be a battle over the middle. And this is a massive miscalculation because Vance gets him nothing with independents, and it provides an opening and an opportunity for Harris and the Democrats to pick someone who is moderate, who will appeal to independents, who is strong on national security, who is good on Ukraine. So this is a very dynamic situation, and they know who he is, and now they can take advantage of it.
I don't do campaigns anymore, but I used to. And the thing that made them recoil was this idea that they owed anyone anything, that they owed anyone their vote. They're looking for someone to earn it, and there's only one person trying to earn anyone's vote, and it's Kamala Harris.
I think that's true, and I think she's going to have to do that now. But I think there's also some built-in headwinds that she's facing in reaching independents and reaching Republicans. The Democratic brand is not popular with independents. It's not popular with other people who aren't Democrats. Right now, 51% of the country is independent, and that number is going up. You've still got the factor of RFK Jr., who I don't think is a real independent, who's not getting support from independents, but is on the board. So the question is, how does she make that case? How does she show she is moderate? How does she rebrand herself and rebrand the party and appeal to independents and give them some comfort? And I think a lot of that comes with her VP pick. And she's got to pick someone who is honorable, who has integrity, who is trustworthy, who's viewed as not really a Democrat or a moderate Democrat. I think it's Mark Kelly. I think it's Mark Kelly because everybody likes astronauts. Everybody trusts astronauts. He's also a combat fighter pilot, did 25 years in the Navy. He comes from Arizona, and he's kind of like the next generation Democrat spirit of a John McCain, right? He's got the maverick in him, and he's trusted to be commander-in-chief. And you need a strong national security argument in this environment that will make independents and Republican moderates feel good with this ticket. And I think he's the obvious choice and heads and leaps above everyone else.
And I think the one thing that makes independent voters recoil the quickest is pandering. So don't pander to them, but the choice so blatantly meant to assuage
and partisanship,
right?
And if you're not going to pick a Republican, you're not going to pick an independent. Pick someone who can bring you those people, right? Pick someone who could potentially win you a state like Arizona. Bring people who can bring the national security community, who can also bring Gabby Giffords, by the way, who's like a bonus here to give Gabby a chance to tell her story again. I mean, I think that is why I think he's the most compelling among the options. Buttigieg is amazing, right? But he's also viewed as a Democrat. He's branded as a Democrat. He's run for president. This is about the middle, and it's still that dogfight over those swing states, and it's got to be about what wins.
Unfortunately, or maybe not, we didn't have time to deal with Trump today, which I guess is Trump, is why he's crying in his Cocoa Puffs these days. But just so that you know, he is talking about birds and wind. We'll put a pin in it, and we'll deal with it tomorrow.